Minds up, minds up. Thank you for tuning in to a Minds Up moment. Once again, it's your girl, Takiyah Diamond. And I appreciate you. Now, what I'm kind of forced to talk about today is something that I usually try to stay away from. I stay away from these type of topics of discussion because I know the more energy and focus that I put into them actually creates more of it. See, when I teach you guys the fact that the things you think and the things that you speak actually create the life that you live, it isn't really just about you. Yes, this plays a major part for your own personal life, but this also plays a huge part in what we see happening in the world today. Collectively, many people in the world who are still asleep, spiritually, not awakened, not aware of this truth that I'm about to give to y'all. This is a part of the reason why I just hate kind of even going into these type of topics, because the emotions that they pull in actually kind of draw you into a mental picture of what's really going on out here in the world. And that's how we continuously create it. But anyway, I'm just going to get to it and get it over with as much as I can for the moment, because I know my people need this information. And you guys deserve to know the truth. This truth is coming out more and more every day anyway. People are starting to learn more and more about why we're really here, what's really going on, how media is controlling everything, and just all that other wonderful stuff or whatever. But what I'm kind of forced to talk to you guys about is the fact that everything is controlled. All of these killings and all this stuff that we see going on, to get to the point, honestly, it's a vibration that everybody is focused on. What happens is, I spoke to you guys before about what you think is what becomes, right? So take it like this. We watch the news in the morning. Well, for those of you who watch the news, I don't even watch TV no more. I don't listen to the radio much anymore, because I know what all of this media stuff is doing to you, doing to our children. And it just takes me out of my alignment and my place of beingness. But I have to let y'all know what's going on. Anyway, when I say what you think is what becomes, and it doesn't really have to do with just you, it has to do with what's going on in the world today. When we turn the TV on and we watch the news, every freaking day we watch the news, it's the same daggone story, just different people in a different country, a different city, but it's the same thing. Now, if collectively each and every one of us are focusing on all of the things that are going wrong in the world, and we are consistently every morning, faithfully throughout the day, we talking to our co-workers about it, we talking to our relatives about, oh, guess who got killed today, guess who got shot yesterday, this is the biggest trick that the enemy has been able to use against our Heavenly Father, the Most God. The Most High. Our Heavenly Father, the Most High God. If they can get you to consistently focus on everything that's wrong in the world, and if what we think is what becomes, y'all understand that this is a war. This is a war, good over evil. All of this stuff that's going on, it's just so much deeper. I don't even know where to even like take you guys with all of this, because it's just so much more that you guys need to know. It's so much more to even just understand, like how there are secret societies and high places that are controlling all of this stuff, man. They're controlling the music industry, the stuff that you see on these music videos, people popping bottles and mollies and all this stuff. It's a program putting you to freaking kill you off. Do you think that the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy? If you feel with God's light, it's no way that you can actually be destroyed, because you're aware of the foolery and the trickery that's going on, so you will not fall into Satan's trap. And the issue that we're facing here today is that it's billions of us who are focusing on heavily what's going on in the world. And because we're focusing so hard, because we have hearts, we have a heart of God, we have a caring heart, we have a heart of love that we feel within us. And because we feel this compassion, we get out there and we rallying and we protesting and all of these things that we're doing, calling ourselves helping the problem, and we don't even know. A lot of people don't know that we're not even helping the problem. All we're doing is raising the vibration to be on a lower energetic vibration, to where we're attracting more and more murders. And we're attracting more and more murders because each and every one of, I'm going to say us. I use us because I don't like to single myself out or make it seem like I'm any better than anyone else. I used to be caught up into all of that, what's going on in the world too. But thank God that's not my story anymore. However, this is a lot of people's stories. And this cannot change until we all shift our thinking. No, it's not easy. You can't just brush under the carpet all the killings and the shootings that's going on. But when you understand that these killings and these shootings that are going on are actually programmed behaviors, these are the things that they see in these movies. We got all these freaking movies and videos and all this stuff that's out, and this is what they say. This is what they teach you. When you get mad, you bust a cap in somebody behind. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what they do in the movies. There's a holographic picture that's going on in your mind consistently of when such and such got mad at Raheem and Boys in the Hood, this is what they did. So now I'm mad at Sean, so let me do what Raheem did in Boys in the Hood. This ain't no damn movie. This is real life that we sitting here dealing with. These killings, murders, and kidnapping, all of this stuff will continuously grow the more that we focus on all the evil that is going on in the world. We have to come out of that. And it's challenging to come out of that when that's all that you know. That's all that you see on TV. That's all that you see, you hear, everybody talking about. I have no knowledge, barely, of what's going on in this world. But it's so much just I'm seeing on the Facebook feed. I know I gotta say something. So your question may be, how do we fix it? Each and every one of us have to make a commitment to raise our vibration. And to tell everybody this truth, that the reason why we have this continuous repeat cycle of murders, killings, kidnappings, all this stuff is because there's billions of us that are focusing on this. And what you think is what becomes. And if you have billions of people focusing on the same thing that's going on in the world, then that's exactly what you're going to get. And that's the reason why it's increasing more and more. It's increasing more and more because more and more people are talking about it. More and more people are thinking about it. Now it's all over different countries, all these wars. Do you know the only real war is the war that's going on in your mind? The war that's in your head. Because your mind is being played with and your mind is being manipulated to believe all these fake illusions that they have these holographic images that are going on in your head, and we believe in all of this stuff. And I always tell you guys, if you believe it in your mind and you feel it in your heart, then you will see it before your eyes or be able to feel it in your hands. That's real. So each and every single time we sit here and continue to talk about all of this turmoil, do you think Riley ain't gonna change anything? It's not. All it's doing is contributing more to the problem. All the higher ups up there that's controlling all of this stuff, evil stuff in the world right now, they're all clapping. Yay, come on, yeah, Riley, that's exactly what we need you to do. You know why? Because they know they create more evil when there's enough of us who believe that all of this stuff is going on. It cannot change until we change our way of thinking. Period. This will continue to go on. No, everybody may not be able to just snap out of it like that. It's a process. It's a process for me. But we all have to, if we're going to rally, we need to get out there and tell the people the truth of why we sitting here rallying, that we all rallying right now because we all believe that what's going on in this world, it's so deep. It's like, I hate talking about this kind of stuff because I get really emotional, and emotions are actually what contribute to the problem, because if you feel it in your heart and all that other stuff, it manifests it more. So what me talking about this is actually contributing to the problem again, but in more so, it's gonna help the problem. I gotta just try not to be so emotional about it. That's something I gotta work on with myself, because it does piss me off. It makes me upset that all my sisters and brothers out here are mentally and spiritually controlled. They don't even know their spirit self. Half the people out here don't even know who they are, because that's been stolen from you too. Your truth, your power, everything that's in you, that God put in you. He did not put us on this earth to live in the earth of chaos, but we got free will. That's something He did give each and every one of us, free will, and we got a choice. I don't know. I'm gonna come back and touch on this with y'all some more, but it's annoying. What you really have to know is that when you first came into this world, you had a clean slate. Real talk. As a child, you didn't know nothing about what's good, what's bad. All you did, you lived. That's what you did. You sat there, you had fun, you enjoyed your life, you went to your parties, your birthday parties that your parents took you to as a child, or whatever the case may be. You had nothing programmed in your brain at that when you were first born. Up until about the age of 3 or 4 is when these programs begin to start downloading in your mind, and now you begin to create something that's called the personality, because of the things you began to watch on TV or see your parents do. And you guys gotta come to my seminar. This video isn't about the seminar, but this is some things that I'm going to be teaching. I want to help y'all, man. Seriously. It hurts my heart. Like, I could really just sit here and cry, because it's really sad to see everybody just so lost. And I care. I really do. I care. And I want to see my brothers and sisters come up out of this. Like, really. It hurts me to just know that I don't know how far lost it is. I just know that the world that we live in right now, it don't have to be this way. But the only way that it could change is if we all change our state of mind, and we all change our state of being, and we all collectively come together and begin to show each other love, and stop hating each other and hurting each other, because it's not right, and we're not even supposed to be living like this. Seriously, this is not why God put us here. I mean, I know I can't save the world, I get that. But if I can help save somebody, and that person come in agreement with me to help me help everybody else know the truth. This story that y'all see on TV, this is not your story. It's not true. It's not real. Reality is an illusion. It's just so much I need to know. I wish I could put it all in one video. I could never just put it all in one video. But I'm sorry, guys. I just want to see something change, and the only way we can change it is if we collectively reverse our thinking and we start to focus more on loving each other and sending out the vibration of love and above, you know, sending out kindness, being kind to one another, helping people, you know, being of service in the world. We could rally all we want and say stop killing, stop shooting, but that's not helping nothing. If nobody don't know the truth that all of these things that they're doing is actually programmed behavior, all we're going to do is continue to rally, and the only thing that's going to happen is the world is just going to continue to be in a state of an uproar, man. This is real. But I'm gonna come back. I'm going to kick it with y'all a little bit more. But, you know, I don't know. MindsUp. I love y'all, man. One love from my heart to yours. We have to, each and every one of us, we have to be the change that we wish to see in the world. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And we just got to turn it around. We have to start seeing our world in peace. We have to stop talking about how damaged it is, because that's the trick. The more we talk about how effed up it is, the more effed up it's going to become, because collectively it's too many of us focusing on what's wrong rather than raising our vibrations and starting to see our world in a whole lighter existence, you know? It's there, but we all just have to line up with that love that the world is. I love y'all. MindsUp. Deuces.